Explorers, welcome back. It is Friday Games and Challenges. So I have the Games and Challenge binder, I have my cash tray, but we need some cash. So let's see what we have. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. I guess I'm gonna have to use some of that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, that's fine. We'll use those. 19. We'll just say that's 20 so I'm not counting weird. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 130, 150. We'll do that. We'll do 150. It's 149 though. Whatever. Okay. Start with this one. This was a freebie from Lemon Ivy. $5. So we have $10 in this one, and it brings in 25. It's a nice little mini. Next up is, I didn't grab any of these books down. Give me 1 second. Okay. Forgot I said I was gonna finish this one this week. So let's do that. So in order to finish this one, we need to put in $20. And then this one is all done. So now we have officially done this entire book. This is all complete. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this book. Maybe I will re-sticker it and give it away. Alright, so let's pull this because we're going to need this in order to put into our completed challenges. So there should be 100 here. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100. Yay. Let's put that into the completed challenges. Hopefully we can complete some more. All right. 25 needs to be set aside for Danny's book, which I actually have Danny's book out because I've been batch filming and I'm using Danny's book as a catch-all. It is the new catch-all because emergency is a priority. So, what better way than to do a catch-all there? Okay. CD ladder. What do we have? 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100. Wait. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 110? Really? I thought I put 100 in here. Okay. So let's do $25 for now. Hopefully we can come back. That gives us 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I had to have been counting that wrong. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100. Okay, 125. So we are halfway to my CD. Word search. Let's come back to word search. Let's do all these ones because I didn't get any of this stuff out, you guys. This one is from Summer at My Creative Savings. And it is Whip It Real Good. Yeah. All right, so $7. So 5, 6, 7. Oh, so in this one, which I don't know how much this one brings in 75, we have 10, 22. $22. Debt. So on this one, we roll a die, multiply it by 4 or by 3, and that's how much we save. Every time this hits $50, I take it out and make a debt payment. 3. So we are putting $9 in. We've been getting a lot of 3s. So let's put back this 1, take a 10, because last week we did hit $50, and I made that payment right here in the video with you guys. Yahtzee, we'll skip and come back. Shut the box, we'll skip and come back. Let's do all the challenges first. This one is going on my credit card, so kind of a debt payment. $6 here. It's really going to pay for the kids' cameras that I already purchased. Okay. So 5. I know that there's some in here. Maybe not. And 6. Let's see if I can... Do I really not have any others? Guess I don't. Okay. So in this one we have 10, 15, 25, 30, 1, and 2. 32, and it brings in 100. Then we have this beer one. We have $6. Again. So 5 and 6. So now we have 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. This one is from Lemon Ivy. Okay. This one is from Boy Mom Loves to Save. So we start off by rolling a D6. And we got 1. Then we roll a D8, which I only have in... Oh no! I only have them in these. D8, and that is a 4. Then we roll a D12, which I actually have in a regular one. Oof, we got a 10. And then we roll a D20, which again, I only have in these. And we got a 1. What are the odds? Well, I guess 20 and 1. But I mean, like, what are the odds compared to... I need to tighten that down. Okay. So we are saving $10, $15, $16. 10, 15, 16. We're not going to count this. We'll count it when it's all done. That's going to save a good amount of money. Next up, we have the book challenge from Liz. And I think I was only doing, well, I put in 20 so far. So I was doing the bottom numbers. Let's do this 10. Ooh, we are running out of money really fast. Where did all the money go? Okay, I might need to pull some more money because $150 wasn't enough. So we have $10, $20, $30. Because that was the last challenge, but we still have all the games. So let's go to word search. Trying to find like a good like amount, like what amount is the perfect amount to come with every week for this. So I've been like changing it up. 150 apparently is not it. It's not enough. Okay, let's see. And for word search, I do $1 for each letter. So we don't count it when it's, we don't count it until it's completely done, because we have no idea how much it's going to end up being. I feel like there's got to be one over here somewhere. Looking for that double D. I think that'd be the easy one to find. But I ended up finding rill, which I don't know what a rill is. Let me know if you know what a rill is, because I don't. R-I-L-L, so that's $4. So, is there a 1 in here? There is not. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and now we are going to go to Yahtzee. So, whatever our total is on Yahtzee, which I need to get the Yahtzee sheet out, we save 10% of that. That is how I play. That way we can play a full game. My first couple times doing it, I was saving the exact amount that I did. So each week we were only able to do like one box, and somebody said, why don't you just save like 10%? I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So if my total is 170, I'm going to save 17. Okay, so these are ones. We'll keep the ones. Keep the ones. Alright, so take 3 and 1s. We'll bring you guys down a little bit. Ooh, we got 5s and 6s. Let's keep that. We got a 3. And we got a 2. So we're already off to a fantastic start. We have 5, 10, 22, 24 going into chance. Let's do 4, 5, 6. Please get a 3. Okay, we're gonna stick with 4s. Ooh, that barely worked out. So we have 12 and 4s. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try and get a large straight. So we need a 1 or a 6. Nope, but we have a small straight, so that's 30. Ooh, we don't want any of this garbage. Let's keep the 5. Apparently we're not keeping the 5. Let's keep the 6s. Come on, give me 1 6. That's all I need, 1. Yeah, we didn't get that. So we're going to mark off Yahtzee. We're going to keep those 6s. Ooh, there we go. 6, 12, 18, 24. So now that we have an extra 6, because you only need a 3 of a kind in each denomination in order to make your top. Since we have an extra 6, that means we're up 6. So if we mess up in 2s, 3s, or 5s, we have that extra 6 to cover it. Okay, 4 of a kind. Why is it every time I mark off Yahtzee? This happened last week too. So we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and we're going to take that in 4 of a kind. There's our 3s. So we have 9 and 3s. Wow, okay, we don't need this. I don't want any of that. I know that those are 1s, in case you don't know. Those are 1s. I don't need 1s. I don't need 4 of a kind. 3 of a kind's easy to get. So we're just gonna reroll everything. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can get a large straight. I don't think it's gonna happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a small straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 2 in 2s. That means I didn't make the 2s, but remember I have 6 extra here. So we're still good. I cannot mess up 5s though, because I don't have enough to cover the 5s if I mess up. And there's my 5s. So now the only thing I have left to get is 3 of a kind, full house, and a large straight. There's my 3 of a kind. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 3 of a kind. So I need full house and large straight. Let's see. 3, 5, 6. This is not going to go well. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need a 2. Come on, 2. I got a 3. So we did not get the large straight. Let's see if we can get a full house. Ooh. So I need a 1 or a 5. There it is. Not bad. All right, let's add this up. Okay. So in the top we have 3, 2, 9, 12, 15, 24. I put away the pencil, you guys. So that's 65, so we did make the top, which means we get a bonus 35, which means we have 100 in the top. Yikes, because I don't have much money over here. In the bottom we have 20, 30, 25, 30, 24. So 129. So we have 229 as the total, which means I saved $22. That is a lot. I don't even think I have it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So here's what we're doing. 1 and 2. I'm going to take what I need. Because I don't do IOUs, and I always make it through my binders. So we don't count this until it's completely done. So we have 3 more games, and then this will get pulled and be completed. Next up is Shut the Box. And you guys, Corey got me some crayons. Where did I put them? I literally just had them. I swear to you, he just got me crayons, and I don't know where I set them. Like, it's a whole box. It is a whole box of crayons. I found them. They fell in my drawer. Okay. He went to Walmart today, and I was like, I need cardstock and printer ink, and give me some twist-up crayons. They're not exactly what I wanted, but that's okay. It'll work. All right. Let's put this away. Let's get 2 dice. Let's use, this one looks pretty. So we have 6, 11, 8, so we're going to do 7 and 1, 11 again, so that's 9 and 2. So now we have 4 and 5 left. I'm going to drop it down to 1 die. So we owe this $9. Not terrible. Let's see, do I have $1 in here? I don't. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go ahead and play again. And we'll use this one this time. 11. 7. 7 again. Ooh. We got an 8. So we owe $99 is 18. We owe $20. We are definitely done. Okay. Let's bring this over because we did put that 25 aside. Oh, I need to put it in the binder though. So we'll go ahead and count this since I have it out. We have 100 in a high yield, 200 in a high yield, $340 in the high yield, 340, 360, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 500, $500 in here. That's really exciting. So at the end of the month, I will pull this. Should probably pull it now so I don't forget. Yeah, let's do that. 5, 10, let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60. So normally I wouldn't pull this until it hits 100, but that's because it's going to be odd because we did put the 40 in there before the trip. So what I am going to do is go ahead and pull this 60 so that we can put hundreds in here. So we're pulling 160 to put in the emergency. And I'm going to take out the two $20 placeholders and put in 200s. Hope that makes sense. Oh, you know what? I might be able to put in a 500. I can put in a $500 placeholder now. Look at that. That's exciting. So we officially have 500 in here. Oh, wrong one. There we go. $500. That is always exciting. So that one's done. Just put a few things away. So this is, oh, you know what? I will forget. So let me pull this so that I know, because I won't put this money in there until after the video. Ooh. Put it in here. That's okay. All right, let's move some stuff out of the way. Load up our calculator with $25. And let's see. We finished this one that we were working on. So I think, do we have any other 1 through 9s? This is 10s, but I said I was only doing 10 if we had $50 or more. So this one doesn't say. 5s, this one doesn't say. 1 to 5. We will do this 1 to 8. So I don't think there's any more 1 to 9s. So it's $5. So minus 5. Got a 3. Minus 3. 2. Minus 2. A 4. Minus 4. Minus 5. So now we have less than $8 left, and these can go up to 8. So now we go find something that is 1 to 6. Do you know what I want to do, you guys? Sometimes it can be hard to tell which ones are finished. This one's 1 to 5, so it might be that one that we do. Some of these, like this one, is done. So I want to mark that it's done. Because not all of these are scratch-offs. Some of them are color and save. So that way I know which ones I've actually completed. Like this one. This is one that's finished. Just so that I don't sit and try to... This one. Oh, yeah, see, I said this one goes up to 10. Yeah, this one's done. You have to, like, feel them. Just because Danny does do both. And then this one is done. We'll mark it up there. Okay. That way I can tell which ones I've completed and which ones I'm working on. I don't think I have any 1 to 6. I think I'm working on this 1 to 5. Oh, this one's 1 to 9. I was looking on here for the amounts. It's right there. I could have done that one. That's okay. We'll start with that one next time if I remember. Here we go. 2 to 6. And right off the bat, we got a 6, so that is the rest of our money. So, minus $6. We have nothing left. And this is from Danny at Craftco Budgets, just in case I forgot to mention it. Craftco Budgets. We love her. All right. And last but not least, we are going to put $5 into our daily, which is Tokyo Nights. I know it says Tokyo in pink. That's because that was the last one I did. 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. $65 in here just by putting $5 in a day. So even if you're not budgeting and you want to start cash shopping but you don't feel like you have enough money, just do a daily, you guys. I'm telling you. A roll and save, the highest you can get is $6, or one like this, just $5 each time. Maybe you can do it every day. Maybe you can do it once a week. Maybe you can do it every time. If you're somebody who does takeout a lot, maybe that's your pain point. Maybe Starbucks or Dunkin' or Dutch Bros, maybe that's your pain point. Challenge yourself. Do a challenge where, like I did last January and February, I did where every single day that we did not do takeout, I put in a certain amount of money. Every single week that we did not, that Corey didn't buy any beer, just because beer is very expensive when we were trying to save money, I put in a certain amount. And I put all of that into a lockbox, and then at the end, that was spending money for us. I don't remember what we used it for, but it was, oh, you know what? We took that money and we went out to we went to Chubby Cattle, which is our favorite restaurant. So maybe if you're one that gets Starbucks every day, maybe instead of, every day that you don't go to Starbucks, take $5, throw it in this challenge. Or maybe you only go to Starbucks on days that your kid has sports or something. So every day that your kid has sports that you don't get Starbucks, do your challenge. And then at the end, you're going to be happy when you have $75 or $100 that you didn't think you had otherwise. And now instead of did you really miss that coffee one day? If you asked me today if I missed not having coffee yesterday, my answer is going to be no. Yesterday's over. I'd rather have that money today. So, it's just little things like that. Little things like that. Then it's not extra money. It's money you were spending that you're no longer spending. You're saving it up. And then you can go, maybe give yourself some kind of motivation. Maybe you want to go to the spa. Maybe you want to go get your eyebrows done or your nails done, or maybe you want to go buy some candles. Maybe candles are your thing. Maybe you want to go do an actual sit-down restaurant or a date night, but you don't have the extra funds. Cut something out and make that the challenge, and then give yourself a goal, give yourself a a reward, something. That's just to get you into the habit of saving. So, did I end up doing this? Let's see, 50, 60, I did not. Or, like in my case, I'm only putting $5 a day, or not even a day, $5 every time I film a video. $5 is going into this, and this is going into a high yield account for a trip to Japan. Literally putting away $5 to save for a trip to Japan. But it adds up. It adds up. I did the same thing with my cruise, and now there's $550 in the cruise high yield. Just by doing a little bit at a time. Make it manageable, make it fit your budget. Give yourself a grocery budget. That's something else you can do instead. Maybe that's not enough. You want to do something a little bit bigger, but you're still not ready to jump head first. Start budgeting your groceries. Say you give yourself $200 a week for groceries. Take that I want you to take that $200 out in cash. Take it out in cash. That's the key. Go to the grocery store. Every bit that you did not spend on groceries, put it aside. Save it. I actually have a grocery challenge. So you can either do it that way, where everything you don't spend out of your grocery budget gets to go towards something fun because you worked hard to save that, or do it the opposite. You give yourself a $200 budget. I have a challenge called Supermarket Sweep, where you roll a die, it lands on some kind of grocery, and it tells you how much to save. So what you do is you take that amount out of your grocery budget before you even go. And it's all small amounts. I think the highest number in there is $10. So even if you land on the $10, guess what? Your grocery budget for this week is $190, not $200. So now you go to the grocery store, you have $190 because you've already saved $10. If you come back from doing your grocery shopping trip for the week and you only went with $190 because you've already saved 10 of it ahead of time, but then you are so conscious of what you're spending now that you ended up getting your groceries this week for $150. Guess what? Go back to that supermarket sweep and mark off $40 worth and put that $40 away. There's so many ways to save that you may not have thought of. Do you pay for Netflix, Disney Plus, Paramount, Peacock, Hulu, Max, literally all of the streaming services? Cut them out. What we do is, Corey and I are allowed one streaming service a month. The kids are allowed one streaming service a month. The kids currently have Disney Plus. Corey and I currently have Netflix. If we want to watch something that's on a different streaming platform, we have to wait until that one expires, because I only do month by month. So, okay, the kids will come to me and they'll say, hey mom, there's something on Peacock that I want. So next month, can we do Peacock? Absolutely. Then I have already canceled Disney Plus. So as soon as Disney Plus expires, I will start back up our Peacock or our Paramount or whatever one it is. And that keeps us from spending $40 or $50 on streaming services that we likely are not watching, because you're not watching all 6 streaming services at the same time. It works out well for us because we tend to binge watch shows. So like right now I'm watching Pretty Little Liars, which is on Hulu. So I'm not paying for Netflix, I'm not paying for Paramount, I'm not paying for Peacock, I'm not paying for Max because I'm currently watching something on Hulu. Once I'm done with that, I might cancel that and go reinstate my Max. It's just an easy way to keep it under control. We do the same thing with the kids' apps. They get a certain amount of apps that I pay for a month. That's it. They know if they want to pay for a new app, then we have to cancel one of the old ones. Just so a little bit of budgeting things that are easy to do. They're very easy to do. Plus, a lot of times when you go to cancel those apps like Paramount, like Peacock, they will give you an offer of, instead of canceling for the next 3 months, it'll be $2.99 a month. Okay. Guess what? We have Paramount for the next 3 months because I got it for $2.99. Easy ways to save. Easy ways to save. And just a little bit of tips and tricks here and there, because I haven't done that in a long time. But that is officially all that I have for you guys today, and I will see you back here on Sunday for Super Bucks Sunday. So until next time, bye.